nobody is jumping for now, but Madhav, if you can give us a sense of where this number is coming out from in BJP, or is it too early to get to the seat? The fact is postal ballots will be the first to be counted, and is it as predictable to go in BJP's favor as Padmaja thinks?
Well, the map is yet to be colored, Navika. That's the first question that I must get out of the way. Second answer that, people have to know what the factual position is that postal ballots are counted right at the start. What happens in case of a tie is that's the time when they are allowed to recount the postal ballots. So in those cases where the matter is challenged or the result is challenged, that's why you see postal ballots happen. So there's no ambiguity as far as the election commission is concerned on why that counting happens at the end.
No. You're allowed to do it twice. In Soumya's case, it was done 11 times because the BJP MP went in there, and it's very unfortunate courts don't step in earlier on this. 11 times. You declared her a winner. You declared her a winner. Put it on the website. Then the collectors don't give certificates.
One can always file an election petition and resolve this issue.
Just for the benefit of our viewers, at least give context. Tehseen Poonawalla is talking about Soumya Reddy, Ramlinga Reddy's daughter, who was a very close fight in Bengaluru and ultimately was declared. No, she was not declared winner. She was not declared winner. She lost.
You were declared.
But anyways, let's come back to the current states now.
Padmaja. And she won. She lost.
After the MP went inside and counted 11 times.
Okay. We've got more information that all the war rooms are now working on double time across states. Maybe Jay and Madhav, you could take us through the regions very quickly, because once the seats start coming in, quickly if we can go through all of the states and the regions therein, which will help our viewers understand how to understand the results.
Well, absolutely. In fact,
the first one is Chambal. This, sort of the crown of Madhya Pradesh, this is actually the seat of Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, his region. A lot of his difference that he's going to make is expected to be seen here. We'll quickly go to the next one.
And these 26 of Congress, this green patch, will it turn saffron? That's going to be the test as far as Jyotiraditya Scindia, what we were discussing a short while earlier, his extensive campaign on ground, reaching out to people, etc.
The next one is Baghel taking almost all of the boundary to Uttar Pradesh politics, very similar to that. If SP, BSP have any hope, it is there. After Baghel, we head to the next one, that is Mahakoshal. This is a region bordering Chhattisgarh. A lot of politics similar to Chhattisgarh. You're going to find, a GGP over here, a BSP over here.
So Kamalnath is going to be the very important name over here.
Absolutely. Next to that, we then heading to Malwa. Okay, this is the cotton producing, the rich belt of Madhya Pradesh. We are expecting a lot of close contests here because the Congress is on a reserve.
And it's neck to neck, 17 to 18. Absolutely. So as it is, it's neck to neck. We're expecting a bigger contest.
Absolutely. And then we have Nimad, which is next to Malwa. Also, another BJP stronghold bordering Maharashtra, has a fair deal of BJP support as well as Congress support and tribals.
But all this is going to change because we are seeing now three leads for the Congress party, 4 leads for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh, 3 leads for the BJP in Rajasthan. Oh, it's changing as we speak. 3 leads for the Congress party in Rajasthan and 4 for the BJP. It's neck and neck, and BRS is leading at 1 in Telangana, also in Chhattisgarh. BJP leading with 2, Congress with 1. So postal ballots, let's not get very excited at this stage, but joining me this morning is Mr. Keshav Rao, senior leader and member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha from the BRS. Good morning, Mr. Keshav Rao, and I want to ask you, how confident are you that the BRS is up and going to be counted? Because most polls, Mr. Keshav Rao, Mr. Keshav Rao, can I have your attention? Can I have your attention, Mr. Keshav Rao?
Well, I have your attention.
Okay.
I have all the attention of yours.
Good morning, Mr. Keshav Rao. BRS or your old party, Congress?
Good morning.
Who's going to form the government in Telangana? First lead to the BRS.
Well, let me tell you, we are forming the government. That should be within few hours. That is few days. Today evening you will come to know when we will do that. We will tell you the day also.
But are resorts being booked by the BRS as being done by the Congress party, Mr. D.K. Shiv Kumar, old war horse?
Why should we do? I don't know. My friend Shiv has his own doubts. Anybody who has doubts about his figure would think of these resorts. There's nothing wrong. After all, in politics, of late, don't think of our age when we did not have these resort sorts of things. When I'm sure of my own majority, because this majority, you know, it is after in 119. And I'm not, as you were talking just now, I'm a team member when we're talking. I have the entire world support. The other friends of mine, my own friends, are standalone fight this. So they have to make everything by themselves, not with me. So
Okay, your own friends are in the studio here, Dr. Sanjay Jha. Good morning to you, Dr. Sanjay Jha.
Hi, good morning.
And Keshav Rao says, resort is the last resort for you. They're not booking any.
No, neither are we. I think we're going to get a 5-star victory in Telangana.
Well,
5-star victory.
Eagleton Resort has already...
Pun not intended.
Eagleton Resort...
Pun not intended.
5-star victory. GVL Narasimha Rao.
The resort is going to be 5-star.
Giving the game away. 5-star victory, he says, last resort.
No, actually Sanjay is saying we have booked five-star resorts for you. He's trying to lure Congress MLAs into the resort and also possibly any other fence sitters. It's a 5-star resort that he's referring to.
Mr. Keshav Rao, now realistically speaking, Mr. Keshav Rao,
look here.
Realistically speaking, is there a plan B that the BRS is working on? Because at the moment, the numbers we are seeing, 4 for the BRS, 11 leads for the Congress party in Telangana, and at the moment you're trailing.
At the moment, after all, you are in a run, you are counting. So let us not say at the run at this stage, but nonetheless, I am telling you what exactly Congress needs is 60. You understand? We have also friends. We have also friends who can support us. That will make 60.
Are there friends on the screen with you, Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao? Because the Prime Minister did make a reference to the fact that KCR wanted to join the NDA. So GVL Narasimha Rao, Team A, Team B, that's what the Congress has been saying.
You see, if there was any friends for Mr. Keshav Rao personally, he was a Congress president of United Andhra Pradesh, Keshav Rao. He has many friends in the Congress party. TRS and the Congress formed governments together. TRS, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Chief Minister Mr. KCR was a minister in Manmohan Singh government, and they also are very pally with the MIM. When Mr. Keshav Rao says I have friends, he is definitely referring to Mr. OIC. Who's likely to get a handful of seats.
All right, interrupting
so
you. First, let's take a look at all the numbers coming in from the 4 states. If we can have the quad here. The numbers getting interesting. 4 leads for the BRS, 11 for the Congress in Telangana, AIMIM with MAM. Madhya Pradesh, 8 leads for the Congress and 5 for the BJP. Rajasthan, 5 for the Congress, 7 for the BJP. Over to you.
Graphically, this is going to take some time to upload over here, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but we have 4 clear leads coming in. 3 for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh, 1 for the Congress. There's Kailash Vijayvargiya in Indore 1. There's Budni, where in fact Shivraj Singh Chauhan, as you can see over here, is leading. Over there we have Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Minister. Very interesting to see. So among the big faces being fielded, at least 3 of them who are in the lead, and 1 for the Congress. No surprises there. Kamal Nath from
Okay, some of the seats that we are getting the leads about. Vidyadhar Nagar, Diya Kumari, who is the royal who's been fielded from the assembly. She's a sitting MP as well. Vidyadhar Nagar, she is leading right now. We also have Sachin Pilot leading from Tonk. Rajendra Rathore, who's the leader of opposition in the Vidhan Sabha, he is leading from Taranagar, and Raman Singh is leading from Rajnandgaon. Hardly any surprise in Chhattisgarh.
I think the important thing to note out here is that, of course, what you say is right, but the postal leads have to be taken with a pinch of salt, because if you remember 2014, Ashutosh was contesting, he was winning by the postal leads, and then we all know what happened.
No, but what Madhav pointed out just now is interesting, because that shows that the experiment that the BJP did is in fielding people, who were considered the big league guys in Delhi. They posted them out there and said that you got to fight out there and all hands on deck.
If this result holds out, because Dimni, from where Narendra Singh Tomar has been fielded, The BJP has not won it in the last 3 elections. The BSP won it once, the Congress has won it, and the BJP was unable to win it. So if in Dimni, which is in Bhind Morena, they managed to win it, it's going to be big.
Well, the big statement coming in from Digvijay Singh.
Yeah.
Digvijay Singh says 130 for the Congress party. He's confident. Is this bravado? Is this the real story? We'll wait and watch. Tonk is where Sachin Pilot is leading from, and at the Congress office in Jaipur, there are preparations going on. There is screens that are being put up, and all of those visuals we'll show you on the screen in just a bit. But over here we have also Pilot leading from Tonk, and Rajyavardhan Rathore leading from his seat in the Jaipur.
Ballots, if you look at it, it is service votes. So, preferably what happens is that it goes against the sitting government. And that's what is evident there. Rajasthan, you look at it, Madhya Pradesh, you look at it, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, everywhere. It's basically the government employees vote against the sitting government. And that's pretty evident.
What Digvijay Singh is saying is very interesting. He is saying कि कौन कब
there is a
बिक
postal
जाए
ballots
कुछ
or
पता नहीं है,
government.
बड़ी मुश्किल
Or
है.
government
All
votes.
the MLAs of the
Government
Congress who win have already been told, please immediately hot-foot it to Bhopal. But this comes
After
from
you
Digvijay.
get your certificate. After you get your
Coming from
certificate.
Digvijay, it's very interesting.
Yes, let's. Can we have that a soundbite of Digvijay Singh playing, because all right, we're trying to pull that out for you, but at the moment, interesting. Rajasthan 7 leads for the BJP, 5 for the Congress party. Other way around in Madhya Pradesh, 8 for the Congress, 5 for the BJP. BRS at 4 and Congress at 11 for a while. AIMIM at 1 in Telangana. In Chhattisgarh, 5 leads for the BJP and 3 for the Congress party. Sanjay Jha.
Well, you know, it was a foggy morning in Delhi, but I think by midday the sunlight of democracy will triumph, and the Congress is going to win all the states.
If you win 2 and BJP wins 2, will democracy be alive or dead?
I would say that still will have some hope, but I'm very confident today that it's Congress at 3 and at most a hung assembly in 1
So
state.
you won't blame the EVMs then?
No, not at all.
All right, then let's listen in to Digvijay Singh and his fears coming out in the open. Listen in.
अलर्ट होना ही चाहिए.
Sir, many observers camping in Bhopal from BJP, Vaishnav, Bhupesh Baghel, and many are coming. So,
Yes.
any big plan of
Probably they are preparing for ED, IT, CBI.
सर एक जरूरी सवाल, विधायकों की खरीद फरोख्त को लेकर कई आप लोगों ने भी सवाल उठाए हैं, हॉर्स ट्रेडिंग को लेकर किस तरह से देख रहे सिचुएशन को, कैसे आप लोग नजर बनाए हुए हैं, क्या कुछ आप लोगों की तैयारी है कि इस बार जो है वो ना हो जो पिछली बार हुआ था सरकार बनने के बाद आप लोग
पूरा एहतियात बरत रहे हैं.
क्या कांग्रेस विधायकों को कहा गया है जीत के बाद सीधे सर भोपाल आए?
निश्चित सर्टिफिकेट के साथ.
सर बिकने वालों पे नजर रखी है आपने? बिकने वालों पे नजर रखी है, जैसे पिछली बार हो चुका था आपके साथ, आपके अपने विश्वासी लोग थे.
अब ऐसा है कि कौन कब बिक जाए ये बड़ा मुश्किल है, लेकिन फिर भी अब उस तरह के लोग हमारे पास नहीं हैं.
सर ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया कितना बड़ा फैक्टर होने वाला है, क्योंकि पिछली बार आप लोगों के साथ थे, इस बार दूसरे उसमें
ग्वालियर चंबल संभाग में ही वो फैक्टर नहीं तो और कहाँ होंगे.
कितनी सीटें सर लग रही हैं कि
मैं तो पहले भी कहता रहा, आज भी कहता हूँ 130 प्लस.
सर निर्दलीय और बागियों से बातचीत है आप लोगों की?
ऐसा है हम तो 130 सीटें लेके आ रहे हैं, बाकी जो होगा सो देखिए.
शिवराज सिंह चौहान की विदाई तय है, क्योंकि वो जीत को लेकर आश्वस्त दिख रहे हैं, लगातार उनके बयान आ रहे हैं.
ना केवल विदाई तय है, लेकिन अब उनके अच्छे दिन समाप्त.
2000 राज खत्म हो रहा है, आपने ट्वीट किया है आपने सुबह, जंगल राज खत्म हो रहा है, क्या कहना चाहेंगे इसके ऊपर?
जंगल राज में जिस प्रकार से आदिवासियों को प्रताड़ित किया गया है, गरीबों को प्रताड़ित किया गया है.
Well, a quick update coming in, and look at the numbers on your screen. The leads 39 in Madhya Pradesh for the Congress, 45 for the BJP. These ads really take the space away of the ticker. 35 leads for the Congress in Rajasthan, 52 for the BJP, and then Telangana 17 versus 27, Congress versus BRS. Congress at 21 in Chhattisgarh and BJP at 19. Let's go across to Govind Gujjar joining us live from Bhopal.
गोविंद, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। दिग्विजय सिंह ये कह रहे हैं कि कब कौन बिक जाए पता नहीं चलता। क्या उनको अभी से खबरें मिली हैं कि कुछ विधायक इनकम्युनिकाडो हो गए हैं? कुछ लोगों की फैक्स मशीन, फोन काम करने बंद तो नहीं हो गए कांग्रेस में?
देखिए पद्मजा, सुबह दिग्विजय सिंह ने ट्वीट करके शुभकामनाएं दी और कहा कि बहुत ही सचेत होकर सभी उम्मीदवार अपनी काउंटिंग करवाएं दिन भर की। और आज हमने सवाल किया कि बीजेपी के भी कई ऑब्जर्वर जो थे, जिन्होंने चुनाव जिनकी निगरानी में किया गया था, जो इनको जिम्मेदारी सौंपी गई थी, उन्होंने अभी कैंपिंग कर रहे हैं भोपाल में। तो उसको लेकर उन्होंने कहा वो ईडी और सीबीआई की प्रिपरेशंस कर रहे होंगे, उसको ले ये भी बड़ा एक बात कही है दिग्विजय सिंह ने। और वो आश्वस्त हैं। पहले भी उन्होंने कहा कि 130 प्लस हम लोग यहाँ गेन कर रहे हैं इस बार चुनावों में, लेकिन हर स्थिति से निपटने के लिए दिग्विजय सिंह सचेत है। उन्होंने कहा है कि पिछली बार हम लोग बिटर एक्सपीरियंस ले चुके हैं और इस बार कंपैरेटिवली ज्यादा सतर्क रहेंगे। और कुछ ही देर बाद वो जो वॉर रूम बनाया गया है पीसीसी, वहां पहुंच रहे हैं दिग्विजय सिंह। तो अभी एक लंबी बातचीत पत्रकारों से हमसे दिग्विजय सिंह की हुई, जिसमें उन्होंने तमाम तरह के सवालों के जवाब दिए। लेकिन अभी जो रुझान आ रहे हैं वो बहुत अर्ली होंगे। अभी कुछ भी कहना, बैलेट पेपर्स की 8 बजे से गिनती शुरू हुई है। पहला जो रिजल्ट आएगा रुझानों का वो 9 बजे आएगा। उसके बाद जो पेटियां खोली जाएंगी, तो जो ईवीएम्स खोली जाएंगी इनफैक्ट, तो उसके बाद स्थिति कुछ।
वेल, लेट मी गिव यू अ फास्ट अपडेट। थैंक्स गोविंद। Vasundhara Raje leading from Jhalawar Patan. Also, we are getting information that the TPCC Vice President is saying that the Congress will win with 80 plus seats. BRS will not. Also, we are getting information at this stage that Diya Kumari ahead and Chief Minister Baghel is also leading from Patan. That is the latest information.
Patan is a very interesting seat, and maybe Jay and Madhav can quickly tell us about it. Yeah. You've got the Chief Minister, then you have got his nephew, Vijay Baghel. He's a little distant nephew, but he's a member of Parliament of the BJP. Vijay Baghel being put up by the BJP from Patan. And you have got a jack in the box there in the form of Amit Jogi. We also have visuals of the Chhattisgarh
Shivraj Chauhan leading from Budni and Kamalnath leading from Chhindwara. Those are the two leads that we are getting.
And while you explain Patan to us, quickly play out those visuals.
Finally, we're getting a story out of the numbers. Guys, let's look at Chhattisgarh. There is Renuka Singh, a union minister who's been fielded by the BJP from Bharatpur Sonat. It's the #1 constituency on the top, tribal. She's leading there. Again, at the southern edge of the state, you have Bastar Maniram Kashyap. Again, a tribal seat. He's leading. So somehow, नाविका सारी लीड्स नहीं आई है, लेकिन एक मैसेज बहुत क्लियर है कि पिछली बार जो कांग्रेस ने ट्राइबल कॉन्क्वेस्ट पूरा किया था, वो कहीं ना कहीं बीजेपी हैज स्टार्टेड चैलेंजिंग. द लीड्स आर जस्ट 5 or 6 राइट नाउ, बट दैट इज वन स्टोरी लाइन क्लियरली इमर्जिंग.
One important thing for
Amit Jogi is also contesting from the same seat from Patan.
Yeah. And he's in all likelihood going to lose. It's only his mother who's going to.
He's going to be third.
He's going to be third. So BJP is going to be second.
BJP is going to be second.
Interesting. So Vijay Baghel is second.
If Narayanpur anything is coming.
We're waiting to tell you, but let's go across to the visuals coming in from the Chhattisgarh Congress War Room. And Arunil joining us from Raipur. Arunil, it's a full house in the War Room of the Congress Party in Chhattisgarh. What are they looking at? Are they completely sure, or is there once again instructions going out to all their MLAs, winning MLAs, to continuously be in touch with headquarters?
Well, certainly yes, Navika. At present, I'm reporting from the war room of the Congress Party. Inside, all the statisticians, or be it the IT cell members, local leaders of the Congress Party, they are basically keeping a close eye on the results. Everybody is tight-lipped at present. No early celebrations from the either side, be it the BJP or the Congress Party. We have seen how Ajay Makan reached Raipur last night. In fact, the Congress Party is in a huddle because if there are predictions that it might be a cliffhanger in the state of Chhattisgarh, and they don't want to keep anything for chance. They don't don't want to take any chances with respect to the BJP also targeting their MLAs in the state of Chhattisgarh. With respect to the numbers also, the BJP basically started their campaigning early. Aggressive campaigning was done by the BJP, mainly targeting the tribal voters, mainly targeting the women voters in the state of Chhattisgarh. Yes, the numbers of BJP in the last election was very low. It was 15. Congress had around 68 seats last time. So the
Dr.
BJP
Raman Singh has just tweeted saying अंधेरा छट गया है, सूरज निकल चुका है, कमल खिलने जा रहा है. सभी कार्यकर्ता साथी इस काउंटिंग की प्रक्रिया से जुड़े रहें क्योंकि बहुत जल्द भाजपा आवत है. The Prime Minister had also tweeted a slogan there. इस बार साहिबो वोट नहीं करीबो. He had I think coined that slogan there.
Bhupesh Baghel starting his campaign in Chhattisgarh, almost everybody has caught up saying, okay, we're going to talk the local language. So, Raman Singh used to be the and Raman Singh used to be the Chaurwale Baba.
He's really doubled down on this whole regional pride when he said, I'll have Chhattisgarh Olympics. The language, must be promoted further.
Absolutely. Not only that, we have a couple
of last time, they had no business to lose the momentum in the past 2 weeks.
I was reading a very interesting
for polling.
We got the tribal storyline in Chhattisgarh. We are finally getting a storyline in Madhya Pradesh as well. For example, Jabalpur, the BJP lost the 3 urban seats last time. Now in Jabalpur West, Rakesh Singh is leading. So again, impact
who's
of
a member of parliament who's been fielded from Jabalpur West.
You go to Surkhi, that was a seat actually won last time by the Congress in Baghelkhand. Right now the BJP is taking a lead. You go up in the state, you go to Dimni, Narendra Singh Tomar, last time the BJP was trailing there, now it's leading. So again, one headline sort of emerging from Madhya Pradesh, very early leads, but is that the heavyweight and VIP strategy could have worked for the BJP.
See, when the tribal vote is concerned, Kamal Nath had turned around and said that the tribal's natural home is the Congress party, that you should traditionally come to us. Despite that, in Chhattisgarh as well as in Madhya Pradesh, the tribals were unsure that, the Congress has always promised us this. And then you now have, in the past 2 elections, you're seeing an aspirational class in the tribals. So they don't seem to have...
very interesting.
You must take a quick look
right
at
now,
the entire saffron belt over here.
In the tribal north.
Emerged in the tribal north where Congress has been
Congress was leading. Last time in this entire Sarguja division of 14 seats, BJP was 0.
Absolutely.
Right now,
over 10 seats.
So let's
look at those seats. Let's look at those seats very quickly, one by one. There is Bharaspur, Sonhat, Renuka Singh, Saruta. There is also Mahendragarh of Sham Bihari Jaiswal. Again, a BJP seat over there, at least the lead showing it. Baikuntpur, Bhaiya Lal Rajwade. We have another seat over here, which is Sitapur, Ramkumar Topo leading over here. Moving on to another seat, Samri again for the BJP lead, Udheshwari, Patna, and several other seats over here, including
now let's again get to specifics how this tribal mandate got constituted, Padmaja. Ram Vichar Netam was almost designated to be BJP General Secretary, very senior leader. In the seat of Lundra, the BJP has actually fielded a Christian candidate.
They have. And the RSS is very angry with that because their demand is, here's the interesting story in Chhattisgarh. See, your tribal pride is one thing and party loyalties are another. So in Lundra, the person who has been fielded is actually a practicing Christian, although a tribal, and the RSS, the Janjatiya Vikas Samiti, is saying जो लोग क्रिश्चियन कन्वर्ट हो चुके हैं उनको ट्राइबल से डीलिस्ट कर दिया जाए. So they are protesting and campaigning against the BJP candidate over there, the Vanvasi Kalyan Ashram. But I want to quickly tell our viewers about few of the leads that we are getting here. You have got RLP's Hanuman Beniwal leading, hardly any surprise there. You've got T.S. Singh Deo leading from Sarguja. We were talking about his area where last time the Congress had a clean sweep. This time the BJP is making some inroads in Sarguja. Nathdwara, CP Joshi is leading. He's the BJP president in Rajasthan. Again, that is not much of a surprise. Bandi Sanjay is leading from Karimnagar. We were... So the BRS was very confident.
Shifting him to Delhi has not impacted on his popularity.
So the BRS was saying कि वो तो हारा हुआ है. Then he went and won the Lok Sabha. Narottam Mishra though, GVL, is trailing. What do you make of this?
Was expected.
Why?
Because he won by a very small margin, and there was quite a lot of murmur going on that high-handedness, arrogant attitude kind of stuff. He was expected to lose.
You know,
in fact, if we look at, I think when we did a show on Friday on Madhya Pradesh, it was clearly coming out that Narottam Mishra was losing, was trailing.
Show us a few more seats and the story from Madhya Pradesh. But before that, also remember that Narottam Mishra, correct me if I am wrong, was not in the good books of the BJP leadership with his whole this thing कि ये इस कलर की बिकिनी क्यों पहन रहे हैं, हम फलां का investigation कर देंगे. I think he was called to Delhi at that time, and he was told pipe down. So it's not really like this big
so he
shock
gets
to the
crossed
BJP.
out as a possible CM candidate in case of a BJP victory.
Well, I think he got crossed out pretty early on.
From Madhya Pradesh, one more reinforcement of the strategy. From Satna, you have Ganesh Singh, the MP, who's again contesting as an MLA leading. So somehow that strategy is coming out very clearly. That experiment seems to have worked. Even regarding Mr. Narottam Mishra, the Congress had actually sort of, I don't know if it's a part of a setting or what, fielded another candidate earlier against him. Then there was a rebellion in the local unit, and the person Rajendra Bharti last time, who actually had put up a good fight, was brought back to contest against Mr. Narottam.
But I don't think that was a setting. That was more a case of the people who had been dropped telling Kamal Nath, listen, we have other options open, and 7 seats in Madhya Pradesh, after giving them tickets, were changed within a month. Let's take a quick look at Telangana as well, because we also have Mr. Khalikur Rahman of the BRS joining us. First reaction, Mr. Khalikur Rahman, it seems at least that even in Telangana, like in other states, the gambit of fielding MPs has paid off. Right now, Bandi Sanjay is leading from Karimnagar. First thoughts?
This is only the ballot counting, and in the ballot counting, we have always seen, even during the GHMC election and, even in the other states also, because, it's most of the time it's the BJP which leads, mainly because...
But you think Bandi Sanjay is going to be able to take away Karimnagar?
No, I don't think
They've got some big names there.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait at least till about 9:30 to get the initial trends, I would say. So I think it's too early
initial
to jump
trends you
into
say,
any
but another minister who has been fielded this time around in Madhya Pradesh, Faggan Singh Kulaste, he is also leading. Ambikapur, Sarguja, T.S. Singh, Ambikapur is of course T.S. Singh Deo, he is leading.
It's going to be his last election that he's fighting.
Viva's seat is a bellwether seat.
Okay.
It has been a bellwether seat since 1985. So
but these are postal ballots, my friend. So the bellwether will have to wait for a bit because we are getting carried away.
Let's not ring the bell just as yet.
And I want to tell you, Nathdwara CP Joshi is leading, Bandi Sanjay leading in Karimnagar. RLP's Hanuman Beniwal is also leading at this moment. So a lot of leads coming in. Congress behind the BJP in Madhya Pradesh 52-60, Rajasthan 54-68, 20 and 30 for Telangana between BRS and Congress, and Chhattisgarh again the Congress is 30, BJP at 25. So it's all happening out there. And how are you looking at it, Sanjay Jha? I mean, look at the numbers. Just don't be resting on your normal cliche that we are winning it all.
No, Navika, I'll be very pragmatic here. Very early days yet. I think by around 10, you will get some idea of the initial trends of which way are the states going. However, I would like to add one point. Even later in the day, because a lot of the seats are going to have very narrow margins, there will be a lot of flip-flops, but I'm very confident that the Congress looks good enough to win 3 of the 4 states.
Well, there is big news coming in from Kamareddy where BJP is leading and both chief ministerial hopefuls, Revanth Reddy and KCR.
Revanth Reddy will be third.
I want to tell you a story about this.
But he said to me in an interview that wo shikar khelne aaye the itni
He'll be third. He'll be pushed to third position.
How angry just because he was once with ABVP. Abhi bhi hamara ABVP ka banda nikal gaya. He went off to TRS. He went off to Congress. But still.
Well, ऐसा ना हो कि वो शिकार खेलने आए. Hunter becomes the hunted. Bhupesh Baghel tweeting. आज जनादेश का दिन है, जनता जनार्दन को प्रणाम, सभी प्रत्याशियों को शुभकामनाएं. So being not very exultant as of yet, let's go straight across to Arunil, who's joining us from Raipur, and I believe the supporters have already begun gathering there at the Congress War Room. Take it away, Arunil.
Well, Padmaja, with me is Congress's media cell head सुशील आनंद शुक्ला. अभी जो रुझान आ रहा है कैसे देखते हो आप? दोनों ने ट्वीट किया है, भूपेश बघेल जी ने भी ट्वीट किया है, वहां से रमन सिंह ने भी ट्वीट किया है. ये दोनों कॉन्फिडेंस जता रहे हैं, पर कांग्रेस पार्टी इसको कैसे देख रहे हैं? जो पहले रुझान आ रहे हैं उसको कैसे देख रही है?
देखिए, हमें तो पहले दिन से भरोसा था. हमने लक्ष्य निर्धारित किया था कि अब की बात 75 पार, और छत्तीसगढ़ की जनता ने भूपेश बघेल के काम पे, उनके चेहरे पे भरोसा दिखाया है. और अभी तक जो प्रारंभिक रुझान आए हैं 44 सीटों पे हम आगे चल रहे हैं. अब देखिएगा जैसे जैसे ईवीएम की वोट खुलेंगे हम अपने लक्ष्य को और नजदीक जाएंगे.
अभी नंबर्स हम अगर देखें तो सरगुजा, जहां पर 14 की 14 सीटें कांग्रेस पहले जीती थी, अभी बीजेपी इनरोड्स करते हुए नजर आ रही है. वो टीएस सिंहदेव की पूरी भूमि है. कैसे देखते हो इसको?
देखिए, ऐसा है कि बस्तर और सरगुजा में हम पूरी की पूरी सीट जीते थे. मैदानी इलाकों में पिछली बार हम पिछड़े थे. अभी तो प्रारंभिक रुझान, लेकिन प्रारंभिक रुझान में भी ओवरऑल देखेंगे तो हम 44 सीटों पर आगे चल रहे, बीजेपी 20 सीट में चल रही है. ये है हकीकत, जमीनी है कि जब वास्तविकता में जब बैलेट पेपर ईवीएम के वोट सामने आएंगे तो देखिएगा कि हम भारतीय जनता पार्टी से बहुत ज्यादा आगे जाएंगे.
अगर नंबर्स की बात करें, कांग्रेस पार्टी, आप मीडिया सेल के हेड हो, कितने नंबर्स आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हो टोटल नंबर छत्तीसगढ़ में?
देखिए, हमने पूरा चुनाव कैंपेन 75 सीटों के लक्ष्य के साथ चलाया था और हमें वह लक्ष्य मिलेगा.
So here basically was Congress's media cell head saying that we are expecting 75 seats and that was our aim right from the start.
Okay, the numbers coming in and the leads coming in from Telangana now, and let's shift our focus, Jay and Madhav, also to Telangana.
But before you go to Telangana, let me tell you important information. Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Narottam Mishra, trailing from Datia against Congress's Rajendra Bharti. Jeetu Patwari also trailing from Indore's Rao seats. He is very close to Rahul Gandhi. And T.S. Singhdev leading from Sarguja. And also Union Minister and BJP's candidate from Bharatpur, Sonhat, is trailing. So, and in Telangana, Congress's Azharuddin is trailing from Jubilee Hills.
You know, Navika,
there is an AIMIM strong candidate from AIMIM over there.
This is the real BRS AIMIM setting. The AIMIM did not have a candidate last time, but because Azharuddin went there this time, they fielded a candidate.
KCR is leading. Just a couple of more things. Kamareddy, BJP candidate, is leading right now, and KCR is leading from Gajwel. So he might be trailing in Kamareddy, but he is leading in Gajwel.
K. Kavita has left for Pragati Bhavan, the Chief Minister's resident. She's going to be with her father, the Chief Minister.
She tweeted yesterday saying, "My hero." She tweeted a video of KCR saying, "My hero." But what's the story, Jay, coming out of Telangana?
Telangana, finally we are getting a larger story in picture. Dekho, we are looking at this northern belt of Telangana. Okay, we've got a few leads. Most of them are from the northern part. I think what should upset the BRS right now is, this is the crucible of the BRS. BRS ka jo growth hua, it was always from the northern parts of Telangana. Even in 2014, when they came to power with a more simpler and humbler mandate of 63, when in 2018 with a mandate of 88, it was northern Telangana that stood rock solid. Right now, in northern Telangana, it's only 1 or 2 seats that the BRS is leading in, but there are 2 seats leads for the BJP. One of them is, of course, Karimnagar, and there are 2 leads for the Congress as well, which is in Banswada as well as in Mancherial. I think the BRS has reason to worry. If it's losing its stronghold, its crucible of northern Telangana, this Nizamabad, Adilabad, where the entire Telangana agitation started, then BRS has reasons to worry today.
But that also means
So
that the
BRS
BJP has done
has
very well.
reasons to worry. If you are saying, then let's go across to Khalikur Rahman, who's with us. Khalikur Rahman, at the moment, it doesn't look very good because it may be postal ballots. It's early days yet. But as of now, the BRS is trailing. Are you worried? Is your party worried? What's really going on? And do you think the Congress can march ahead, way ahead of you, for you to play catch up later?
No, we are not at all worried. We are very confident. And as I told you in the beginning also, let us not go by the postal ballot. And postal ballot always shows the different kind of traits. So let's wait till the EVM counting starts, and then you will, get the real picture of Telangana, and we will get 70 plus seats, and we are confident about it.
First images that we are getting of Kavita leaving for her father's house, for the Chief Minister's residence. Smita.
You know, this northern Telangana, which was being mentioned by Jay, this is very significant because, as he said, BRS had a clean sweep. But then it was up for grabs, is what was evident 6 months back. And that's why Priyanka Gandhi did a bus yatra there. The Prime Minister campaigned a lot. So it really became a three-way battle where it was a clean sweep for the BRS initially.
You know, it will be interesting to...
And the BJP has promised a turmeric park over there. Arvind Dhanpuri, who's an MP, is contesting there. So at least, about 7 to 8 seats where the BJP hopes they would be able to give a tough fight to the BRS as well.
GVL Narasimha Rao, the Prime Minister made a huge point about farmhouse chief minister. That's where K. Kavita is now headed. Do you think KCR not publicly available, not quite out there, is going to be one of the negative points of the BRS?
Yes, but not such a big factor because he has always been like that. Both as a minister in the union government, as the first term chief minister, that is certainly one of the factors. But the bigger factor is some huge sense of disappointment among sections of the electorate, mainly the youth, about opportunities for their employment, growth. And corruption also is a big issue. Kaleshwaram and big ticket projects where there was massive corruption also has become a major negative for the TRS. And above all, a sense of bahut ho gaya. We have had enough of KCR. There is nothing new that he has to offer. I think 10 years in the first term at least he had something new some new schemes, new projects. In the last 5 years, I think he has not been able to add anything to his image, and rather the image, the sheen went off completely. So, and on top of all that is family rule.
Okay.
I think all these factors
Okay, Jay wants to come in on North Telangana.
To give a
seats in North
to the
Telangana.
KCR.
Show us the seats there. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the seats here. Now see, there is something very symbolic and a headline-worthy thing here in North Telangana from the two seats that the BJP is leading. One is, of course, Karimnagar and the other is Kamareddy. Two things. The candidate in Kamareddy, he is actually traditionally not from the BJP. Now, there used to be something called a joining committee in the BJP. Okay, he was head of the joining committee. Okay, you're getting leaders from TRS, you're getting leaders from Congress. Here's the joining committee to the BJP, first come to join. He is the head of the joining committee. So, message number one, the joining committee philosophy seems to have worked because at least that cadre mobilization has been done. Message number two, though none of the polls and maybe even today the BJP doesn't become the single largest, but the fact that one of the OBC community
All right. Kamal Nath coming out and speaking. I have to interrupt you there, Jay. Let's listen in because this is a very important soundbite.
Few words today, Kamal Nath. All right. You know, the interesting thing about North Telangana is this is the area where the entire agitation for a separate Telangana started. And this, ironically, is also the area where the BJP won 3 of its 4 Lok Sabha seats. So, the zero in the assembly.
Eknath Shinde spent last 3 days there, silent. Eknath Shinde.
Why?
Because a lot of Marathi population is there.
You're right. So actually,
Adilabad, Nizamabad, Eknath Shinde silently went around for 3 days.
Actually, in fact, rebels from BJP have been fielded from Eknath Shinde's tickets as well to keep it all in the family, Padmaja. This is called long-term planning. So,
Joining committee has a new
okay,
you made a very important point over there about it being really the bastion of BRS. And just look at this map of 2018. The entire pink splash over here is BRS. But look at what's happening right now. In this entire zone, you see green and orange emerging.
Saffron.
So this is a very clear sign that North Telangana, certainly the bastion of BRS, appears at this point of time to be breached. And this could be dangerous for BRS.
BJP's message, though late, but of an OBC chief minister, if one of their candidates is putting up a fight to the BRS, it means the message has gone down somewhere.
You know, the BRS has sentiment against it, but
we have
who
another
is capitalizing on it? That is the key question.
Going across to Arunil, who's in the Congress war room in Chhattisgarh. Let's take a look on what's going on inside the war room. Arunil?
Well, Navika, at present I'm inside the war room of the Congress party. You can see everybody is following you here. Times Now has been followed here. India's election headquarters. We'll speak to some of the Congress leaders, local Congress leaders, as well as their media cell heads, their IT cell heads as well. With respect to the recent numbers that are coming in, how do you look at it? Both are showing confidence, be it the BJP or the Congress party. How you are confident as a Congress party leader?
देखिए, कांग्रेस पार्टी यहाँ पर पूर्ण बहुमत से, और जो हमारा नारा था 75 के पार जाकर हम सरकार बनाएंगे, हमें विश्वास है हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं पर, छत्तीसगढ़ प्रदेश की जनता पर, छत्तीसगढ़ प्रदेश की जनता के लिए जो योजना
फिनिश हुआ तो कितना प्रिपेयर्ड होंगे, उस बारे में भी कुछ चर्चा हुई है क्या बाकी नेताओं से, बड़े नेताओं से?
देखिए, हम लोगों को पूरा विश्वास है कि हम लोग 75 पार जाएंगे, और जब 75 पार का हमको विश्वास है तो फिर इस बात का प्रश्न ही नहीं उठता।
So basically we are reporting from inside the Congress party headquarters. My video journalist Yogesh Sawant is giving these visuals wherein around 15 of these local leaders, basically IT cell heads, media cell heads, are doing all their statistics about the Chhattisgarh results as well as the results from the other states as well, Navika.
Arunil, but Dr. Sanjay Jha, जितना मर्जी बॉयकॉट कर लो, देखोगे तो Times Now.
Navika, congratulations. First of all, Sanjay might remain suspended, but you've been unsuspended. Congratulations.
Well,
At least the channel has been unsuspended in the Congress war room.
Absolutely, and numbers again.
Two headlines from Madhya Pradesh. One is a lot of the seats where we're getting the leads from, they are in Chambal and Baghelkhand, which means Mr. Scindia has proved some sort of an asset for the BJP. Second point, the Siri seat where the urination incident happened and the BJP got an MP, Riti Pathak, to contest. That MP is leading again. So, they have
that is very significant. Yeah. Why? Because Siddhi is the seat where the sitting MLA was the one whose aide was seen urinating on a tribal man. Shivraj Singh Chauhan had to do damage control, wash the feet of that man. And in this tribal area, Siddhi has a significant tribal population. In this tribal area for the BJP's MP. Also, when that sitting MLA, he's a Brahmin MLA, I'm forgetting his name now. When he was removed, he said, "ये तो बच्ची थी, हमने इनको train करके MP बनाया था, ये क्या लड़ेंगी यहाँ से?" And yet, for now, she is leading over there. Interesting.
So, in a nutshell, Padmaja, be it the strategy of taking